In this video we will show you how to use advanced meshing features in Undet for Aries Commander. We will show 3 different cases about road profiling, contour line extraction and mesh addition using Imprint function. We will start from road profiling. Here we have mesh of road that we generated beforehand. If you want to know more about mesh generation and management, you can watch video about basic mesh management and functionality, link in video description. So as we mentioned, here we have mesh of the road and we will use new Undet features to profile it. We will start from drawing outline of our road. Simply follow outline of the road. After we have outline of our road, we will draw axis of that road. Now we will draw line which will be perpendicular to our axis, and we will use array path function to array that perpendicular line through our axis. Let's say we want our lines to be 1 meter apart. As you can see, we have almost 300 lines. Now we will use slice mesh function and we will slice out our road from main mesh using outline that we just drawn. We will select WCS for World Coordinate System, we will select slice as a function that we want to run, and then we will select mesh, an outline of our road. Here we have our road sliced out of main mesh. We will hide main mesh and keep our road mesh so we can add profiles to it. To make it happen, we will run mesh slice imprint function once again, but this time we will select project as our function. Then we will select our road mesh, and after that we will select all of arrayed lines. And as you can see, profiles were created. We will hide remaining mesh for closer inspection of profiles. And if we will turn on our mesh layers, we can see how perfectly our projections fits our mesh. Second case is contour line extraction. Again, for this case we have mesh that we generated beforehand. Video about mesh generation can be found in video description. So this time we will extract contour lines of this hill. Our first step will be to rotate our view and create new UCS. Then we will draw line that we will use as path for our contour lines and add those contour lines using array function. Since we have few lines that are out of mesh reach, we will not need them, so we will delete them. We will turn off point cloud, and we will run mesh slice imprint function. This time we will select UCS for user coordinate system, since we want to generate contour lines from our elevation view, and we will use project and slice function. Once again we will select mesh, and then select lines which will generate our hill contour mesh. Mesh was sliced precisely according to our lines and generated projections are precisely at the same spots. Last case that we will show in this video is mesh addition using imprint function. Once again we have mesh that we generated beforehand. As you can see, some parts of mesh, where it's supposed to be more perpendicular, do not fit with point cloud information. So we will hide our mesh, and using 3D polyline function we will draw outline of top and bottom of wall. Do not forget to use snap tool to snap polyline to point cloud data. Once we have our lines, we will make our mesh visible again, and then we will hide point cloud. As you can see, drawn lines just confirms that there are some inaccuracies in our mesh. We will use mesh slice imprint function to fix this. This time we will select imprint function, and after selecting mesh, we will select that 3D line. As you can see, mesh was stretched towards that line and it is more accurate than it was before. We will do the same with bottom line of wall. Now part where we had problem is fixed and our mesh is more accurate than before. If you have any questions about advanced mesh functionality or any other Undet for Aries Commander functionality, send us email to info@undet.com. Thank you for watching and see you in our next videos. For more info, subscribe our channel or visit our website at www.undet.com.